Hi, my name is Heather Gaston, and today I want to talk to you about Bill 135 in Pennsylvania. It's incredibly important, this bill that we have been trying to get passed for many years. Specifically, I want to share my story about my life and my best friend, Normita Jackson. I have been in and out of prisons for 15 years of my life, doing life on the installment plan, is what they call it. Until this past time. I came home in 2019 and I haven't been back since. I have not used drugs or committed a crime since I came home. I changed my whole entire life around the last time I was up there. We need the American public to know that Pennsylvania is the state that has the highest number of people locked away for the rest of their lives, which is death by incarceration, LWOP, life without parole, whatever you want to call it, for not killing someone. Yes, you heard me right. For not killing someone. Just being present. Now this unfortunate day that Normita had, my best friend, she thought that this man or boy she was with was going to rob somebody. She did not know that he had a gun. She did not know that he was going to murder him. But that is what happened. And as she was at the county jail, and so was he killed himself. And the whole entire sentence fell on Normita. She got life without parole. She lost her appeals. She ended up getting time barred, and now her only way out is if they pass Bill 135. Bill 135 will help our fellow Pennsylvanians. Bill 135 gives people that are convicted of first-degree murder, which is premeditated murder, a chance of parole after 35 years. Bill 135 gives people that are convicted of second-degree murder or felony murder, which is committing a crime and a homicide happens. Felony murder. After 25 years, they're eligible to see the parole board. That bill needs to be passed. And Mr. Josh Shapiro could make an executive order and pass it with one swipe of his pen. But he hasn't. So we have these people that were locked up when they were 18 years old, because that's how old Normita was. She missed the juvenile lifer's law being passed by 2 months. When she was 18 years old, she was different than who she is now as a 48-year-old woman. As I'm sure most of you are. Nobody is the same person they were when they were 18. Not only has Normita changed who she is as a person, she has changed many people's lives inside the walls, including mine. Right now, she works as a hospice worker inside the walls. So the people that are in hospice, She goes and she sits with them and plays games with them and tries to make them feel as comfortable as possible. And it's a really hard job. Now, who would ever think that somebody that didn't commit murder but has a life without parole sentence would be a hospice worker? A cold-blooded killer is not going to become a hospice worker. It's just not in their character. So just by her picking this job shows that her character is not a cold-blooded killer, because that's far from what she is. Normita has had a very rough life. You meet a lot of people along the way when you're in prison. And they say they're going to write, they say they're going to stay in touch, they say they're going to send money, they say they're going to send pictures, they say they're going to do everything for you when they go home. And then she never hears from them again. Not me, though. I wouldn't do that to her. I tell people straight up, I will not be keeping in touch with you. The only person I keep in touch with is Normita Jackson. Because it's a real letdown, and it's just better to be honest with people. Now, she is my best friend, and she can't offer me nothing but friendship. But I talk to her every week. I put money on her books. I get picture books made of her family. I get picture books made of, like, my new Keurig and how it works. She says, "Girl, what is this thing?" I said, "It is a coffee maker, girl. It makes one cup of coffee at a time." And picture by picture, she saw the Keurig work. You know, something about Normita is she has the most beautiful smile I've ever seen in my life. And she's always smiling. It's a shame that the guy that killed the person in Normita's case didn't have the balls to face the music and left her to face the music all by herself. Since Normita has dedicated her life to serving others behind the bars, because she knows she works for the hospice, caring for fellow inmates in their final days, despite all the injustices that she's faced, she has chosen to still give back and to still spread love. Do you know what type of person that takes? Bill 135 is a bipartisan effort to bring hope to individuals like Normita. It addresses life without parole sentences for felony murder, second-degree murder. The goal is to simply provide an opportunity for parole. They deserve a second chance. If you did not kill somebody, you deserve a second chance. I mean, why wouldn't you? It's not like it's guaranteed. It's not like Bill 135 passes and then everybody that was sentenced to life without parole is going to get out of jail. That's not how it's going to work. It will give them an opportunity to go in front of the parole board to show them everything they've done to change. It will have stipulations in it, like the person can't be in the hole for the last 15 years. And being in the hole, if you're listening to me and you don't know what it is, it's solitary confinement after getting into a physical altercation with someone. Because if somebody is going to be released on parole for a second-degree murder charge, you can't be fighting and in the hole and then try to go in front of the parole board and think that they're going to let you out, because they're not. It's not like it's just a free-for-all pass. But the people that worked hard to change who they were and the people that wanted to go home, those are the people that will get that opportunity. I feel that they should get the opportunity. I don't know why anyone would think that they shouldn't get the opportunity, especially since they're not the one that pulled the trigger. They're not the one that shoved the knife into the person. They're not the one that killed the person. They didn't even know it was going to happen. So, as I'm out here and she's in there, it gets hard because she doesn't understand what I'm going through. She has no clue. She doesn't know what it's like to pay an electric bill. She doesn't know what it's like to do anything. She doesn't know how to use a cell phone. She doesn't know what anything is. It's a whole entire new world to her out here. But she has a lot to offer. She's worked numerous jobs inside the walls. She also has a certificate to be able to be a peer support. She shouldn't have to waste the rest of her life living in a 6x9 cell, not able to show the world everything that she has to offer. Normita and so many other people like her, they deserve a second chance. They've paid their debt to society. And they've proven through decades of service, reflection, and change that they are more than their worst mistake. Bill 135 just isn't about changing laws. It's about restoring dignity and offering hope. If you believe in second chances, if you believe people can change, then I urge you to act. Contact your state representatives. Share Normita's story. Talk about Bill 135 with your friends and family. Together, we can ensure justice is truly just. Normita, if you ever get the chance to watch this, I want you to know that your strength inspires me every day. I promise to keep fighting for you and everyone that is still waiting for their second chance. You are not forgotten, and your story matters. If you'd like to learn more about Bill 135 and support second chances, links to the resources and instructions on how to contact representatives are going to be down below. Thank you for watching and being a part of this fight. Let's make history together by bringing justice to those that have waited far too long. Until next time, take care.